Okay, I am back. I believe this is going to be episode 12? Yeah, this is 12. Otherwise, I'll edit it. The last thing I did was set up all these things. I set up all the oil stuff crafting. I set up all the circuitry stuff crafting. I think the next thing I'm going to do, because we're probably coming up on some biters pretty soon. I mean, I say that, but a pollution cloud isn't really spreading to these guys, but I'll maybe go deal with them just in case, because especially if I start to tap this oil and like refine oil, it's going to make a huge pollution cloud out here, which will trigger these. Um, and it just wouldn't hurt. I mean, the next thing, I'll just start researching what's next. The next thing I can do, I mean, the next science, right? That's all military stuff. So as I make these things, I'll also make, I'll start. I need red ammo, grenades, and walls to make this science pack. I'll store each of those three things, and then I'll also, over there, I'll make turrets. That'll give us some leverage to start fighting the biters. So yeah, go ahead and do that this episode. It really makes me happy that people are enjoying watching this. Like, all the comments I'm reading, I'm like, it's making me smile every time I open the app, and I'm like, oh, somebody commented on my videos. Yes. It's super rewarding. So I'm glad people are enjoying it, even though I'm not the best at this game. Still a lot of stuff I need to get better at. But yeah, super motivating. Appreciate it. Everybody here watching. So let's go down here and make gray science, military science. I call them by the colors, red science, green science, gray science, but I don't know. I know it's like a debate. No, that's not gray science, that's military science. So we're just gonna extend this down here. And all of my lanes are almost filled up. Next thing that I'm gonna put on the bus will probably be, I think, sulfur on this last one. Just something we have to... Oh, this is overwhelming. This shows everything in the game. Don't even look at that. Sulfur is this. So we get that from water and petroleum gas, which we get from oil. And then like I said before, this middle one next to this is going to be plastic, and this one's going to be red chips. And that should carry us very close to the late game. So just filling in some of these belts so that the product gets all down here, and then we're going to start gray science. Alright, so for these, I know what I've been doing is working backwards. So no reason to really stop doing that now, I guess. Let's see. We're gonna do 15 again of these. Starting right around here. These take a little bit longer than, the green science to craft, but I'll do the same amount, 15 of them, just because it's not that much longer. Okay, so starting at the end product, each of these needs red ammo, grenades, and walls to be crafted. So we're gonna say this is gonna be, yeah, that's fine. This is gonna be one of those things. How many of each is it? 2 walls. So this will be a full thing of walls, and this will be a half thing of red ammo and grenades. And then this will be the output of gray science. So this is going to go out on the bottom ones. And in on taking in walls on the left side. And we researched cars, so we'll just go for stronger explosives. That's nice because you use grenades to clear trees. So as you level that up, you need less grenades. I think it was taking 2 before. Now I think with this one it'll take 1. Oops. Maybe. It might be on the second upgrade, but they start to get better and better. Alright, so this is going to be the gray science. It's going to come all the way down here, and it is going to go... I'm going to have to redo this. But we're going to... I won't redo it right now, that's fine. We're going to do the same thing we did right here. I was trying to think if I want to do it on this side with a red inserter, then I'll have to move all the lights. Honestly, yeah, why not? That's not that bad. So we're going to get rid of all these. Because we're going to put a belt where all these lights were. So these are going to grab off of this belt. Oops. Okay. It's going to come from this side. We can leave those power poles in there. So over here, we're doing the same thing. Let's bring it right here for neatness. We're going to have gray science come in right here and blue science come in right here, and it'll split the belt like this right here, where it has one on either side. Stronger explosives researched. So sulfur processing. Can make cars now, which is nice, but I don't really use cars that much. Later you get ways to make your character move faster, and eventually you stop needing to run very far for a lot of stuff. You won't need to run to each side of the base. I can just place, you know, blueprints and stuff. But for like long distance voyages, cars are nice. Like if I want to get to these biters quicker, it would be nice to have early game. But anyways, so let's power these guys up. And the nice thing about this, what I'm doing right here, instead of having to look and say, is this power pole covering all these things that need power? Yes, it is. Okay, is this? You can just click and drag, and it will smart place it so that they are covering things that need it. So it's kind of nice. Let's move that one up. But yeah, that's a neat little trick. Also, like, it's kind of similar to this one where it'll place it at the max range so that you don't need to, like, okay. Oh, that broke the line. Oh, broke the line. You can just draw it out like that, and it'll place them at max range. Kind of similar. It'll smart place them to cover all the things that are gonna, you know, need power. So first and foremost, I'll start with this side. So we need. This side's going to be grenades and piercing ammo rounds. So grenades are going to be pretty easy because we have some coal right here. I don't think I have coal on the bus. Yeah. So piercing armor rounds. Those take. So these firearm magazines are 4 iron. For these, take steel, copper, and 2 of these. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are going to be outputting the red ammo. And it's getting dark, so I need to throw down some lights. I finally automated lights, so I can stop handcrafting those. That's super exciting. I can reach it from way over here. I love the far reach mod. I don't have to walk over there. I can just grab them. Okay, so these are going to take 2 copper, 1 steel, 2 firearms. So we're going to bring in the things that take 2 on this close belt and the thing that takes 1 on this far belt. Okay, and red inserters. Oh, let's choose the next science. We have sulfur now that we can make. Let's just do explosives And I'll queue up batteries. Those are both sulfur products. So like I said, sulfur and sulfuric acid from sulfur. Those are things that take the oil, which I haven't even started yet. I'll start oil when I start the next science. But in the meantime, we can research them. Whatever. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's my mantra for this game. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just has to work. So we're gonna put steel on this far one. And we need copper and firearm magazines. So each one of these takes 6 seconds to craft, and it needs 2 firearm magazines, 2 of the regular ones. These take 1 second. So I could really do, there's 10 of these machines making these. I could really do, let's think about math here. 2 firearm magazines per 6 seconds. These ones make 1 per second, and there's 10 machines, so I think I can make 5 probably and get away with it. I'll just do 6 for good measure and get away with it, but I think I only need like 5 or less to keep up with demand for these. So copper's gonna come in right here. We're gonna do an underground right here, and the yellow ammo is gonna come in right here. Six, just for good measure. Probably don't need 6, but that's okay. These are gonna take iron. Farther down the bus, but that's okay because that's why I give myself all this space, so I have extra space to do stuff. Okay, so that is one of 3 parts we need for this. We're making these ammo rounds. I'm gonna make a chest as well that is storing these so that we can run up and grab ammo as we need it, as we get to the part of the game where we're going to start, you know, needing to fight biters and whatnot. So this should fill up and be enough. And I'm also going to make, I know I made them way down here, these turrets. So I probably can get rid of this. But I kind of want to have it next to all this stuff, just so when I need, like, you know, say I need turrets or ammo and grenades, I can all come to the same place. So we're gonna to make a turret, we need iron plates, copper, and gears. So we're gonna drag this up here. This is gonna wrap around. This will eventually fill up, I think. Yeah, should eventually fill up. And that will be our turrets. So we're making those eventually, once I get enough iron up here. Is this, yeah, like see how these are creating, they're backing up. It's eventually going to back up to where these stop pulling iron, and then the extra iron will go up here to make these things. So same with this, like I don't need this to be full. This will just be, this will get full, and we'll have ammo here, and then it'll keep going into the science. So just for like later on in the future. The next thing, can start researching. We'll just do accumulators. Ooh, those take a while. And then, so we have red ammo for this gray science being made very, very slowly. And I probably should, at some point, make the upgraded, these things, assembling machines, because they're faster. The only thing is I didn't leave space here to do so I will have to get creative in putting a space to pull these and getting iron and whatnot. I could probably do something ugly, like grab out of a chest, send it up here. But those are super important. They would help speed up this production a lot to have those, as they're 0.75 instead of 0.5 crafting speed. Let's see. Walls and grenades. So grenades are easy. Oh, and this is not even a full belt, because look at this. We're already splitting off of this one, so I'm going to throw down another one of my handy dandy balancers right here. There we go. And I will have to go get more belts, because I'm running low. Might as well use them all up. There we go. Just throwing away all my extra base materials so I did not have them in my pocket. And I just realized I didn't light this up, so let's throw down some lights. Light up the lights. Alright. Now we can see. I'll grab another stack of those. We came over here for more belts. But we can grab a little bit of everything. So a couple more stacks of these. I need more pipes eventually, I'm sure. Throw my excess stone in here and in here. And excess those. Okay. Accumulators finished researching. We'll research train stuff, and I'm like getting a lot of things researched, but I mean I had already kind of made everything I can make at the time, so I'll just keep researching as I set up the next science. Then once I look at my inventory again, I'll be like, oh, I can make all these things, and like the train stuff and these two things, you know. Once I have more research, I'll be able to make more production of those things. This is almost full. These are already crafting, so that's good. So we needed grenades next. So grenades we're gonna make right here. And these take a very long time. So these use one grenade every 10 seconds, and there's 15 of these. So to keep up, I need, I don't know. That's what I need to figure out how to do the math. So to keep up with one of these, one grenade every 10 seconds, I'd be needing to make 10 grenades per second. No. One grenade in 10 seconds. So these use 1/10 of a grenade per second. I don't know. This is hard. I need it laid out in layman's terms. I'm a visual learner, so like I need somebody to explain it to me properly. These take 8 seconds to craft. We're just gonna make a bunch. Like the math is hard. We're just gonna make a bunch of them. Let's say like 10 machines making them, and then if we need more, then I'll extend it. I swear I'm not stupid. Math is just hard. And like it's never like simplified, because then there's like, you know, these things that are 0.5, or like these things are making, you know, 10 seconds, but it takes 2 of them and it produces 2. Like it's never just like one-to-one things. It's complicated. Maybe I am just a little dumb. I don't know. Anyways, that's why I just make more than I'll need, because then I don't have to know. So these take 10 coal and 5 iron plates per. So I'm going to do since it takes 10, I'm going to do a blue belt pulling in from a full belt of coal, and then a red inserter, a blue inserter, sorry, I said blue belt, blue inserter, pulling in from a full lane of coal since it takes 10, and these will pull from an outside one that's full also, but we can use the red ones because these things take a while to craft, so it'll be able to keep up, even though these red ones are slower, if that makes sense. Like these ones pull faster from here, but this product that I'm going to put on here, coal, you need 10 of them. These ones pull slower, but you only need 5 from these ones. So we're going to come down here, connect this up for iron. And we'll pull from the next one down, so I don't have to do another splitter just yet. Finished automated train stuff, which is the stops and signals, which we'll need. We'll do this train fluid storage tank. What's it called? Fluid wagon. And then we're gonna need to go and get coal, which is straight up here. Here we are. So I'm gonna do, this is kind of a taller patch, so I'm gonna do vertical. It still takes 2 grenades, but it does more damage. The trees aren't just half damage now, they're like 90% damage from 1 grenade, so. That was that explosive damage upgrade. I'm just gonna slap this down in the middle of the ore patch, because this is the only thing we're gonna be using this for now. 22, that's great. That'll keep up. Actually, I'll do this first, the power poles. And I need power up here. It's right there, it's not too far. Drag this down, and we're getting coal now. I'm gonna run along this belt to get back faster. You get a little bit of a movement speed increase when you're running the direction of a belt, which of course goes up with the higher tier belts. So the last thing for gray science that we're gonna need, because we're gonna start making these grenades, and I'm also gonna do the same thing here, where I grab grenades and store them in a chest, limit that to about here. So you can see now, when I need grenades, ammo, and turrets, I'll just run over to this right here and I'll grab all 3. That'll be stockpiling. So that's pretty neat. Last thing I need is walls. And I'm trying to think, do I do it out here for even more space, or do I just do it right here? And I think I'm going to do it right here. So these take 2 walls, 10 seconds. Walls produce very fast if I remember. Yeah, so these, I'll probably only need like half of these. So like 7. We'll do 8. 8 things making walls. Actually, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. 4. We'll do 10. Why not? Why not? And walls I'm also going to want a stockpile of. Limit that to like 2 stacks. Copy the same thing over here. And then we just have to bring bricks. Say right here. Right. Next thing, we'll research plastic, because that's going to be something we need a lot of. Now we have a lot more things we can make, which is exciting. We're getting ever so closer to getting bots, which is when the game really takes off. It becomes very fun. Alright. So that should keep up. It might be a little... I don't know. It's probably fine. I need to upgrade my belts to the red ones, but that's going to be a whole thing in itself because I didn't really leave space to do that here. Doesn't take that much, but it's nice to have like all of them making in the same place. So like red splitters, red belts, red undergrounds. So like I could probably make them right here, but I'll probably just make another slot for them somewhere. Or redo this initial thing. I'll have to plan, see what's gonna like work best. But this is all set up, so these should eventually start making gray science once this is filled up. But you know what? I took all the grenades out of there because this is not gonna make. This is gonna. The box that I had taking all this stuff, this one filled up really quick, so now it's not pulling, so they're filling in. This one, grenades take so long to make that it's gonna take forever getting that chest full. Oh, I disconnected that, so this isn't even running. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna put the chest for grenades down here. So the splitter's gonna use filter whitelist, which means it's only gonna grab this item that I say. And I'm gonna say only grab grenades. So now it'll give the grenades a chance to be used by all these gray science machines first. Then if they're backed up at the end, then it'll store grenades here. Instead of putting it at the front of it. Because like these ones, you just make so many, eventually this will be full really quick. This one, this will be full really quick. Grenades, they just take so long to make, so I'm not making them that fast yet to where I can grab those first and then send it through. But yeah, that's gray science. I probably went overboard a little, you know, too much or whatever, more than I need, but it's a lot more involved than like these ones, red science and green science. It starts to get like that too, where the later ones need 3 products. Like these ones only take inserters and belts. These ones only take gears and copper. These ones take 3 different items that you have to make. And then the next science, blue science, this will take 3 different items, and it just keeps getting more and more complex. But yeah, so we went ahead, we made gray science this episode. We started stockpiling all these things. My pollution cloud is just about to reach those biters. I think I'll probably start the next episode off with a little adventure. You know what? I'll make a car real quick so I can get there. Will I make a car? I don't know. What does it take to make a car? Maybe I'll set something up to make a car so I can drive out there and not have to waste as much time running. Let's see. Actually, I need to automate these too. I think that'd be good. I'm gonna do it on the same. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do what I was gonna do here. So these. This will make these. This is gonna be a very low throughput, but I'm only gonna use it to make one thing, so that's okay. These take some pipes, because I am going to need pumps, so I want these to be automated and crafting as well. That's one thing I was thinking I forgot about And then I just need steel. And cars. We'll take steel and iron. Let me do this. That way I just have to drag this up here. This is going to take steel and iron. And these things. And we'll just set that, what are these, a stack size of 1. So we'll make 3 cars. And then limit that. So now I just need steel to be coming in right here. Alright. So now we've automated pumps very slowly. I mean, I will add this. These take forever to make, 10 seconds per, and like this one, it only takes 1, but this, it takes 8, so it's like 80 seconds per car, because it takes 10 seconds to make one of these. So it'll take a while, but I mean, eventually it'll stock up, I can do other things, and then I'll have it when I need it. But yeah. So I guess in the next episode, I will start probably tackling some biter bases that are close to the pollution cloud, like this one and this one. And that should be good for a while. But yeah, if you are here, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. And anything you notice or whatever you want me to improve on, definitely let me know. I've been enjoying reading the comments, and it's like made me super happy seeing that people are actually watching and enjoying this. So yeah, thanks for watching.